That is good. But you just can't. You just gotta. It's a sip. It's gotta sip it. Okay. The next one is John Wayne. To Victorville. So we might as well do some flight planning. So for flight maps, flight plan. Let's clear the previous flight plan. And we're gonna go KSNA to KVCV. We'll see if it has suggested routes, which I tend to never get. Alright, that was cleared over a month ago for a jet. Turboprop piston. Should we try this one? That one might work. Minimum en-route altitude is going to get crazy high. It's 9,000 Mocha and 8,000 on Victor 442. So we're going, yeah, we can file at 9,000. Ah, file. There we go, Goldsy. Thank you. Seal Beach, Victor 8, Paradise, Victor 442, Apples. Thank you, Goldsy. See? Okay, SNA, Seal Beach, Victor 8, Paradise, Victor 442, and Apples, APLES, KVCV. Bam, shakalaka. We'll go IFR low. Perfect. Thank you, Goldsy. Goldsy, can you give yourself 1,000 John Fly miles, please? If you don't mind. You sip it unless you want a thick head in the morning. I've spent many nights drinking too much. Okay. Yes, a sip. It's right. It's, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a good night. No, just kidding. Uh-oh, I got head shake on or something. Oh, I got cinema verite going on. I do. I was like, okay, my screen started moving. You can slightly see how my X-plane was moving around, and I was like, is the Glenmorangie really that strong? No. I have cinema verite on. All right. Can I D-Handy? I don't know if you can. It was broken. Oh, you can do it. There you go. Thank you for the John Fly mile. I appreciate that. Yeah, so you, Val Dudes, and Goldsy are the only 3 on the planet that have been entrusted with that. Yep. There's a few people that will never have that privilege. It's not really a privilege, but they'll never have that trust. Because at the end of the day, it does, you know, it does affect the giveaways on occasion, right? Can you add negative JFM? Yes, you can. Someone lost, I think, someone lost like 3,500 JFM one day. I can't remember why, though. All right, we're at 144 gallons, 43%. I think, yeah, I think got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 11 passengers. So if I come down here to the bottom, sorry, I'm just resizing it so you guys can see what I'm doing. There we go. So if I come down here to the bottom and I put in 11 passengers, maximum fuel is 332 gallons. So I actually can refuel this up. We're going to just come in here and we're going to go sunrise. We're going to go to 200 gallons. You've been on UK softball and baseball. They play baseball over there? That's awesome. I didn't even know that. You'll lose 11% of your income for booking fees. Yeah, that's fine. I'm more about having more the merrier. Like, more people. It's fun. Isn't it anything over 4? Is it 4 assignments? Take that plane to 46 Charlie Alpha. I could probably come in over the hill. Probably could. I'm going to fly this one for Air Squirrel. So this flight is being flown for Air Squirrel. Alright, that's that. Let's come back. Let's go to the throttle quadrant. Turn the master on. And again, I need to go through proper procedure. I'm going to learn the PT6 a little bit better with Toto Ritko this weekend, live on stream if the schedules work out. Turn the fuel boost on. Ignition on. Starter. Okay, Joe, how you doing? You wrapping up Project Oakland, moving to Long Beach? Nice. How did you get timed out already? You got a hot one. Sorry, the plane's probably way too loud. I found it hard to catch up to a baseball pitch after playing slow pitch softball. Oh yeah, man, I hear you. I was a pitcher in Little League. All right, let's come down here and let's turn on some avionics. Let's turn the starter off. What was that trick? It was to go up twice and then back. Yeah, I did it. And then we can turn the auxiliary pump up. Off for now. Alright, that's good. Let's come over here and turn transponder on. We'll set it to 1200 for now. Pilucchio, how you doing? Yeah, it's payware, yep. This is the brand new Carenado 208. Yep. All right, Delta Who, have a good one. Let's talk about coffee. Ethiopian monkey butt coffee sometime. All right. Let's come up here. Oh, and I'm going to change the livery too, because I'm taking passengers now, so we're not going to be FedEx anymore. So there's a handy way to do that down here. Under here we can just change the livery. Next. I assume it works. Yep, there we go. You got the Go Trop. And we got the blank one, so I can put the John Fly logo on that. Cool. I'm going to do that actually. That one's kind of cool. That's a Super Cargo Master. And there's a military one, Brasilia. Blue Mountain Coffee, crazy expensive because it's so hard to cultivate. But very well blended notes. Guatemala and Peruvian is the way to go. I was just in Peru, in the real world. I should have brought back some coffee. I'm getting quite used to the K-cups though. There's a gray livery that doesn't look so good. Ooh, I kind of like that one. Let's go with that one. I don't want a cargo pod this time. Alright, Tony. Thanks for joining us. Taylor played baseball many years, transitioned to fast pitch softball. Ooh, yeah. That would be tough. Alright, plugins, Pilotedge, connect.
Connected to Pilotedge.
And then we want to go to Pilotedge, file flight plan. We're going from KSNA to KVCV.
Santa Barbara Tower, Cessna 8401 Tango's holding short runway 254, straight out departure.
Seal Beach.
401 Tango, Santa Barbara Tower, runway 25, clear for takeoff, 12405.
Victor 8.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 25, 8401.
Paradise.
Thanks for the win.
Victor 442. First person to rock a Gold Z emote wins John Fly Miles. Apples. Then direct. I think we'll go. You're sleepy. I bet it's so freaking late there. Goldsy, can you give yourself 2,000 John Fly Miles, Goldsy? Give yourself 2,000. You did that while controlling also. Alright, we're just packing here. But the minimum en route altitude again is going to be 9,000. Yeah. $9,000. Keep the true airspeed the same. You guys don't even look at the true airspeed, do you? On the flight plans, on the tape? Or do you? I know in the real world they may glance, but... You can't even see it? Yeah, okay. Alright, fresh piece of paper.
8401 Tango, radar contact, say altitude.
Part of the checklist is right here.
8401 Tango, we're at 700 climbing.
Eight 401 Tango, thanks.
One thing I need to do, I'm going to get in the habit of figuring out the name of the field before I say clearance to, you know, Victorville. I'm going to actually go up here and say, okay, they call it Victorville. So Victorville Tower. So instead of the other name for it, Southern California Logistics, I'm just going to call it Victorville. Yeah. And we'll come over here and clearance. It's on 118.0, I believe. Double check that. It hasn't changed. Yep.
Oh, well, that's just fantastic, isn't it?
8401 Tango connects Santa Barbara departure.
Santa Barbara departure for 8401 Tango, thank you.
I'll wait for him to check in. I need more scotch because my back's hurting. How many of you lost, Nightmare? Oh, this must be a different controller maybe on center. I don't know. Joey clearance 572 Alpha Uniform IFR Victorville, please.
Or 572 Alpha Uniform, John Wayne clearance. Good evening, clear to the Victorville Airport on departure, flight heading 220. Expect radar vectors, Seal Beach, via awareness filed, maintain 2000. Expect 9,000 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 4537.
Clear to Victorville after departure heading 220 radar vector Seal Beach, then as filed. Maintain 2, expect 9 after 5, 128.1, and squawk 4537, November 572 Alpha Uniform.
Or 572 Alpha Uniform, read back correct.
Thank you, Goldsy. Set transponder 4537.
Transponder set to 4537.
Set altitude 2000.
Altitude set to 2000 feet.
On this flight, I'm going to make sure that my SciTech panel actually works, because it's much easier. I got too much. I got to give away some SciTech panels. There's too much real estate going on here. Oh, yes. Oh. You guys have no idea. I got a ham radio this week, and so I have ham radio gear on this table as well. And I bought this gorgeous ham radio. It's seriously, I can show you. Wow, you guys don't want to
Great
see
X-ray
that.
Whiskey, I see you there now, runway 30.
You guys
Clear to
wanna see
land
that now, do you?
300 to 11.
Anyway, I've been doing
Caravan 30,
some.
thanks for the wind, Scout 168 X-ray Whiskey.
I've been doing some digital modes with it. And it's just amazing. I'll have to show you. I'll have to give you a little lesson in the science of how radio frequencies work and how they bounce around the planet, and the frequencies that we use and the technologies that we use to communicate with, from one ham to another. It's been pretty cool. I'm thinking I might do like a long haul flight where I fly from, say, Salt Lake City to freaking JFK. That's a long haul for me. And then in cruise, we fire up the ham radio and do, some ham radio on in the cruise. How you doing, Al? Yeah, radar vectors. Yep, so we're gonna take off. We're gonna go on a heading of 220, and then he's gonna say, okay, fly heading, 300, and that is something that will give me a somewhat of a direct heading to the Seal Beach VOR, if all goes well. No, it's not a 7000. It's I can't show you because it's all plugged in right now, but it's an Elecraft radio. It's a beautiful. I won't give you the model number. I'll show it later, unless you can guess. Technically, our voice is a frequency. That is true, Shane. That is very true. I deleted X-Plane 11? Or you just deleted X-Plane 11? What? I don't get it. That doesn't compute. Alright, let's quickly go over here. Dispatch. New flight. We're gonna go KSNA. to KVCV. We're going to do Cessna 208. And we're going to go Seal Beach, Paradise, no, Seal Beach, Victor 8, Paradise, Victor 442, Apples, direct.
448 Whiskey Alpha, Hawthorne Ground, good evening, clear to the Palomar Airport on departure, flighting 210, expect
Stop talking to us and install
limbo,
it.
Then it's
Yeah.
maintain 3000, expect 5,000 5 minutes after departure, departure
Oh,
frequency
you're
134.9,
reinstalling because you're having
squawk
FPS issues.
606.
Well, maybe save your press file so you don't have to redo all your bindings.
Clear to the Palomar Airport on departure flight in 270.
But really, FPS issues have nothing to do with anything.
3000, expect 5,005 minutes after
I mean,
departure.
Take out all the plugins first. Take out all your custom scenery first.
Hey, Whiskey Alpha,
Maybe?
initial heading's
Too late?
210, otherwise you're back, correct?
Alright, save the flight.
210 on the heading for a Whiskey Alpha.
Generate the OFP. Hey TMA, how you doing? Alright, download the FMS file. X-Plane. Grab the FMS file. Copy it into I'll put FMS plans.
Approach altimeter 2985. Do you have bridge request?
Uh-oh. We have a controller change. Where are you going, Goldsy?
Southwest 247. Give you shortcut clear direct Ipumi. Cross Ipumi at 1000. Then descend via the KPEC 5 arrival. Expect ILS runway 25 left approach.
Alright, we're in there. You're moving to center? Oh, okay. Hey Dave, thanks for joining us. Say goodnight to... Well, don't say goodnight to her. Don't wake her up again. Thanks for joining us. Catch you soon. Alright, I'm gonna play the information here.
San Diego
VFR
Tower,
departures,
411.
contact clearance
Heavy
delivery with your aircraft type, initial
localizer
heading,
27.
and requested cruise
United
altitude.
411 Heavy Limburg
Operate
Tower,
transponder
wind
with mode C on all taxiways and runways. Advise on initial contact you have Bravo.
Bravo.
John Wayne Airport information Bravo. 0053 Zulu. Wind
Set heading
240
220.
at 6.
Heading
Visibility
bug set to
10.
200 degrees.
Few clouds at
Set heading
1800.
220.
Temperature 22.
Heading bug set to
2.17.
220 degrees.
Altimeter 2990.
2990.
Visual approach runway 20 left, 20 right, in use. Departing runway 20 left, 20 right. Use caution for bird activity in the vicinity of the airport.
Going into lurk mode.
Read back all runway assignments, and hold short instructions. All VFR departures, contact clearance delivery with your aircraft type, initial heading, and requested cruise altitude. Operate transponder with mode C on all taxiways and runways. Advise on initial contact you have Bravo. John Wayne Airport information Bravo. 00.
Okay, we got Bravo. This is a non-movement area, so I'm just moving the plane around. Ground here is on the west side is 132.25. So Setcom 132.250.
COM1 set to 132.25.
Alright, let's tell them where we are, who we are, and what we want to do. So over here, you can click on the FBOs. It shows ACI Jet Center over there.
Cross Elmu at 6,000.
Doesn't show what that FBO is anymore. It used to. Atlantic down here.
Correction, expect straight in.
So I'm just going to say we're at the West FBO. and then we'll get a taxi from there. We're going to get a taxi instruction to go down Bravo to 20 left or right, and probably go to intercept Lima or Kilo. We'll find out.
Kodiak 8 Romeo Alpha, contact Los Angeles Center 135.5. Sierra 77 Romeo Kilo, leaving Bravo airspace, contact SoCal approach 128.1, resume on navigation and appropriate pay for altitudes. TBM 9R Bravo X-ray, contact SoCal approach 134.2.
Okay, and we'll put tower in standby. Well, I don't know what runway we're getting yet.
448 Romeo Alpha, LA Center, good evening, Bakersfield, altimeter 2979er.
What? Why am I hearing you now again, Goldsy?
77 Romeo Kilo, SoCal approach, roger. The John Wayne altimeter 2990, overfly mile square, park enter right, downwind runway 20 right.
Santa Maria Tower, Skyhawk 168 X-ray Whiskey, vacated Alpha 6 to the ramp.
Or 129 Bravo X-ray, SoCal approach, keeping Santa Monica, altimeter 2990. There's one aircraft, a taxi to the ramp. Who is that?
Sorry, it's Skyhawk 168 X-ray Whiskey at Santa Maria, vacated Alpha 6 to the ramp.
8 X-ray Whiskey, roger, Alpha to the ramp. You can remain this frequency, good night.
Alpha to the ramp with you, thanks, 8 X-ray Whiskey.
John Wayne ground 572 Alpha uniform, west FBO taxi with Bravo.
Five seven two Alpha uniform, John Wayne ground, runway 20 right at Kilo, taxi via Bravo Kilo.
20 right at Kilo via Bravo Kilo 572 Alpha uniform. Thanks.
For 6182 Golf, sir, you want to divert to Fullerton, is that correct? (6182 Golf, roger, no problem, but all clearance on request, standby. Southwest 247, connect Las Vegas approach 135.0.
Probably should turn taxi light on.
Taxi lights on.
Southwest 247, Las Vegas approach.
Let's do one of these shift 2s for this. Oh.
Southwest 247 at Preno, cleared ILS.
Normally I can see traffic on ForeFlight, but I think I'm in this Never Neverland in between versions of ForeFlight.
Southwest 247 just verified. It's runway 26
so
left now.
I don't get, I guess, all the features that I used to get. Uh-oh. And so I think once I do my newest account, it's going to show the other Pilotedge traffic on my ForeFlight, but right now it doesn't.
Number 6182 Golf, clear to the Fullerton Airport via radar vectors. Fly present heading, descend and maintain 4000. Expect visual approach runway 24. Number 9er 4469er, connect point, Magoo approach 124.7.
November 9 at 469, contact per Magoo.
Tower 1862, clear up 26 right at the end on Alpha, request taxi to the tower area.
Delta 1862, roger, Alpha to the ramp, you can remain this frequency. We'll see you.
Alpha to the ramp with you, thanks 1862, good day.
Oh, there was a with you. I like this plane. I like this plane.
446.
They've improved it. So if you're if you're on the fence, I go ahead and say, get it.
Number 54 Mike, connect LA Center 135.5.
How do I stop X-Plane 11 GPS from giving me the nav data out of range message? The GPS does this thing. What plane are you talking about, Delta? This thing right here, the GNS 430, says that?
54 Mike. LA Center, good evening.
Or are you talking about the jet? You're talking about an FMC maybe instead of a
4 Mike
GPS.
Mike, advising you have the new Cayume Airport in sight.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
129 Bravo X-ray connects Santa Monica Tower 120.1. 6182 Golf.
There must
turn
be
right
people
heading
loading in or
030.
something.
Read 401 Tango, connect Point Magoo approach 124.7.
124.7
You can't afford the
for
B1900,
8401
B200, and the
448 Romeo
C2A.
Alpha, connect Bakersfield.
I feel you, man.
120.
I would do it in that order. I was thinking about that question. I would do it in that order. So say you can save up if you want to. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, you want to.
Thanks, radar services terminated. Squawk VFR frequency.
Yeah, you have to update your ARAC. That's a no-brainer. But I'm just wondering
401 Tango,
where
Point
I've never
Magoo,
seen a
DV
nav
camera,
data out of
200,
range on a
208.
GPS before. I've only seen a nav data out of range on a FMC. All right.
Santa Monica Tower,
20 right.
TBM 129 Bravo X-rays on the Vera Alpha approach.
448 Romeo Alpha, Bakersfield approach. Good evening, Bakersfield. altimeter
126.8. Over to tower. Departures 128.1.
129 Bravo X-ray Santa Monica Tower. Good evening. Make straight in 21, wind 250 at 5, runway 21, clear to land.
We're going to hold short
Runway
here.
21 clear to land, 9 Bravo X-ray.
572 Alpha uniform, you ready to go?
Ready to go. 572 Alpha uniform.
2 Alpha uniform, John Wayne Tower. Good evening, wind 24 at 6, runway 20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff. 572 Alpha uniform.
6182 Golf, traffic 12 o'clock.
Landing
mile and a
lights
half
on.
Westbound, altitude indicates 3,200. 2 Golf, Roger, fly heading 060.
Taxi lights off.
Taxi lights off.
Right, Mike Alpha, no problem at all. Report back.
All right.
6182 Golf, descend and maintain 3,000.
Here we go. Yeah, Navigraph.
Thanks, center left down. We're on my 2.
Navigraph.com. You can get it. Yeah, you can get a month subscription. Oh, late rotation.
Timing.
Thanks for the subscribe, Mr. Gibbs. Thank you for the subscribe.
We got a subscribe.
I over-torqued it again.
We got a subscribe.
Okay, now we're gonna go heading 220.
Number 2 Alpha uniform, connect SoCal departure.
Departure 2 Alpha
We
uniform.
got a subscribe.
Number 6182 Golf, connect Fullerton Tower 119.1.
182 Golf.
SoCal departure 572 Alpha uniform 700 climbing 2000.
We got a subscribe.
Number 572 Alpha uniform, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 9,000.
Climb maintain 9,000 572 Alpha uniform.
458 Whiskey Alpha Hawthorne ground with 25 taxi via Sierra Alpha. And who was that looking for? Someone looking for a wind check?
Set altitude 9,000.
I can't give you an airborne wind check. I don't have wind data up there. Number 6182 Golf Fullerton Tower, good evening, wind 2006, runway 24, clear to land.
Set altitude 9,000.
Altitude
2 Alpha uniform, you see traffic. We'll call it your 3 o'clock, 3.5 miles eastbound. It's a Cirrus descending out of 1,500.
Negative contact 572 Alpha uniform.
2 Alpha uniform, roger, traffic turn for you once I get you west in.
Okay, we're on that 220 vector. We're climbing to 9,000. We got traffic that we should really be looking out for, but I think we're above him.
SoCal approach, roger, VFR descent, your discretion. I'll have a bandized altimeter for you in just a second.
You lose it if you lose it real that.
572 Alpha uniform, turn right heading 290.
Right heading 290 572 Alpha uniform.
Number 308 Mike Alpha, connect SoCal approach 134.2. 448 Romeo Alpha advising you at Bakersfield site.
Oh, baby, baby. Look at that scenery. My goodness. Jeez. Oh no. You lost?
These are 8 Mike Alpha SoCal. Good evening, Van Nuys altimeter 29er.
Had a lot of profits. Red 30. Wow.
Number 458 Whiskey Alpha Hawthorne Tower, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
I'm going to climb up at 900 feet.
7 Romeo Kilo contact. John Wayne Tower 126.8.
126.8, 7 Romeo Kilo, thanks.
Number 572 Alpha Uniform, turn right heading 010. You can expect direct Paradise.
010 right turn, 572 Alpha Uniform. We're going to get
Romeo Kilo, John
an
Wayne
expect
Tower,
paradise.
08, runway 20 right, clear to land.
That's what they say to me all the time.
Number 448 Romeo
Mr.
Alpha,
Barron, your audio
Bakersfield,
interface just came. Just need a mixer and arm.
Airport
Nice. Nice. Did you pick them up on Amazon or did you find a good price?
site. Romeo Alpha, thanks. 94469 Niner Connect SoCal approach 134.2.
Did you go with, did you say a shotgun mic? What was the, was it a shotgun mic that you went up with? That's the second hit on 30 tonight? Wow. It came from eBay, 180. That's a good price, isn't it, for an NTG1?
Number 9 Bravo X-ray Bravo to the ramp, remain this frequency.
That's it there? Yeah, I've heard about that microphone.
94469 SoCal, good evening Burbank, altimeter 2987. Southwest 247, Connect Las Vegas Tower 119.9.
So is there anyone out there that's debating? Someone that already owns... If you don't own the Caravan 208, I highly recommend getting this, right now for X-Plane 11. If you have the X-Plane 10 version, is there anyone out there that is debating, or is there anyone out there that is going to get it for sure, or is definitely not going to get it? If you could weigh in, I'd be interested in your thoughts. We do have a new donation goal tonight, but I can't talk about it very loudly. Can you hear me when I whisper? I don't know if you can hear me when I whisper.
6182 Golf, Roger, taxi Alpha to the ramp, remain this frequency.
You picked it up last night, took it for a quick flight, loving it. Nice. Nightmare Frame got it. Nice, nice, nice. Own it, not going to, let's see, own it, not going to want the Piper Tri Pacer more. Okay, so you own the 10 version, right? Squawking 1200? Okay. And TMA has the X-Plane 10 version and will not pay for another one for 11. It's a good plane. It has some issues, some standard Carenado stuff, but it's a solid buy. Nightmare Frame says,
good
yeah.
Evening, descend to maintain 9,000.
You want to get one of your reps, yes. You need to get off.
WestJet 314, Santa Barbara altimeter.
Calm down, John Fly. I was just about to rip Chili's. You gotta not fly the 777.
Alpha Uniform, turn right, heading 050. When able, proceed direct Paradise, resume on navigation.
050 right turn, when able, direct Paradise, 572 Alpha Uniform, resume on nav.
Great Whiskey Alpha Connect SoCal departure.
You gotta fly the 777 sparingly from now on, 4 times a week instead of 6. All right, let's go direct Paradise.
458 Whiskey Alpha
Flight
SoCal
plan.
departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 5,000.
Flight plan. Push the cursor. Direct. Activate. And then I'm going to go CDI GPS nav. Okay, coming through.
It's no problem at all. I would have went and flown an approach there just for the fun of it.
I'm interested in the Carenado B200,
Then you
but
gotta
I've
fly all the
heard
way back.
its performance isn't the great. I love that B200. That B200 is like.
Okay. Okay, have a good night.
Well, let's look at my top.
Whiskey Alpha Clitoric Limbo, resume on navigation.
Let's look at my top 30. Oh, I got a top 30 right there, right? Look what the B200 is top. It's number 4 on my general aviation list. Number 4.
208 Mike Alpha Radar service terminated. Connect Van Nuys Tower.
Oh, you know what we gotta do? We gotta arm. We gotta hit. Oh, it is armed. Okay, good.
458 Whiskey Alpha connect SoCal approach 128.1.
Altimeter looks good. Engines look good. Look good.
SoCal first report
Lights.
Whiskey Alpha climbing through 4,500 to 5,000.
458 Whiskey Alpha SoCal Roger John Wayne altimeter.
Recall looks good. Wish simcoders would start pushing out more rep.
Mike Alpha.
They just released
east or west
the Skyhawk rep pack. That was awesome. There's a video on my YouTube channel about that
Mike
one as
Alpha
well.
Roger, enter left down 116 right. You are clear to land. The wind 110.
Grabbed the T100 last night. It's a beast. Yeah, it's a good one. Tank Driver has nothing from Carenado yet. Orlos, it is a long time, man. What have you been up to? Have missed you in the streams. Thank you for joining us tonight, Orlos. How does it perform FPS wise to the I don't have an FPS problem in any plane, so it's hard for I don't even pay attention to what the FPS is. If someone asks me what is your FPS that you get in the 208, I'll say my FPS is IDC. I don't care because it just I don't have FPS problem in any plane. Not one.
94469 advising you have Burbank.
But I do have
right base
FPS problems if I have too much of this. You changed jobs in the Air Force. You're now a weapons maintenance troop on F-16s, and I've been training for that. So you've been busy. Well, thank you for your service, and thank you for tuning in tonight. Sounds like a very challenging job.
WestJet 314 flighting 230 vector for descent.
Need to learn these turboprops along with the DC-3. I'm tempted to get the DC-3. If you had to choose between the 1900D and the 208, though, see this URL. Those are so different planes. One is a twin, and one's a single piston. So they're so different. But as you can see, the 1900 is on that list is fourth. It's fourth on my list of airliners / commercial, and the B200 is also it's tied. But you want the 208. I'd go with the B1900 then if you absolutely have to have if you could only have one or the other even though they're not even in the same category. I'd go with the 1900.
For your call signs, guys, frequency's really busy. 448 Romeo Alpha radar service terminated. Connect Bakersfield Tower 118.1.
All right, we are at 9,000. We can bring back. We'll bring that right there. Bring that back to there.
572 Alpha uniform. Connect SoCal approach 135.4.
135.4. 572 Alpha uniform. SoCal approach 572 Alpha uniform level 9,000.
572 Alpha uniform SoCal. Good evening. Ontario altimeter 2980.
All right. I already told Chili, but I'm going to be taking pictures of us loading some Mark 4 8284s onto the F-16 this week, and next week I'll post them on Discord.
We're 446 SoCal approach.
Yeah. So Chili, are the
Alpha Bakersfield Tower in our left
are the Mark 82s and Mark 84s? Are those freedom nudes? Or are you referring to other? I guess that's what you're referring to, yeah.
WestJet 314.
Brack. Hello.
Approach 120.55.
Tylenol is enjoying the Bell 429. There you go. Brack. You wish I was your daddy? Well, You can be my daddy for a Hot 600 placard. Have you ever had a Hot 600 placard? Have you ever heard of a Hot 600 placard?
WestJet 314.
I don't know if you've heard of a Hot 600 placard.
The altimeter 2987. Go ahead with your approach request.
He calls plane pictures new. Yeah, that's good.
For WestJet 314,
like
you
that.
can expect that for now flighting 260. That'll be a vector for San Marcos.
Oh, you have to buy it again, Josh. The door hasn't opened yet, though. All right, unless someone did. No one did. Yeah, I think you have to buy it again. I should maybe make the door available to all subs for free.
Come on! You can do it. Get down.
I don't want to get down yet, unless you want me to dance. I guess it is time for an anthem. Are you guys getting sick of the anthem? I'm not. Hopefully I can still hear Goldsy.
That's 1723, cross 30 at 12000 at 250 knots at 1 altimeter 3022.
31 2,250 knots, Delta 1723.
Delta 2129, cross Evil at 3000 at 250 knots at 1 altimeter 3022.
Evil at 13,250 knots, Delta 21.
WestJet 314, turn right heading 060.
Cirrus 595 Mike Whiskey, Southbound Tower, turn right heading 00, runway 27 left, clear for takeoff.
Right turn 300, clear for takeoff 27 left, 5 Mike Whiskey.
November 5270 Golf, Palomar, good evening. Clear to the Hawthorne Airport on departure, fly heading 250, expect radar vectors.
Number 679, LA Center, resume normal speed, Climate
25, expect 6,000, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.6, squawk 4771.
FedEx 1326, LA Center, resume normal speed, climb maintain flight level 230. Okay, normal speed, climb now, flight level 230, FedEx 1326.
5270 Golf, feedback correct. WestJet 314, continue the right turn now, heading 120, when able to proceed direct to the San Marcos Fjord.
Look at the PBR on the bottom of that. Look at the PBR.
Hey, Romeo Alpha, Roger 30 right, clear to land with 2907. 9446, 9er Connect Burbank Tower.
Yeah, it's an improved model. It's not just $35 lipstick. Lands better.
WestJet 314, cross San Marcos at or above 6,000, VOR runway 25 approach.
851, take a Bravo, direct to center, walking, flight maintain, flight level 180.
Here we are.
Flight level 180.
On Victor 442.
Southwest
Heading to
240,
Apples.
7 thanks, cross 26 right at Alpha 5, then Bravo.
We're going to go ahead and see if they have a METAR.
United 717, contact Phoenix Approach 128.65. 2865, United 717.
Wind is
Tango 5, and you have the Burbank Airport.
190 at 10 to 15. Ooh, it's going to be gusty.
LA Center, FedEx 1213, heavies through 10-5 for 14.
ATIS altimeter 299.1. Temperature 84 Fahrenheit.
595 by Whiskey, runway 9, clear for takeoff.
We want runway 29.
Mike Whiskey, thank you. LA Center, United 1730, out of 14.7 for 17,000.
I only have an ILS on the 17.
Niner 446, Niner Burbank, Tower, Runner right base 15.
Yeah, yeah, it is a turboprop. Yep. Thank you, Tim.
Number 106 Alpha Foxtrot on request and standby. Number 458 Whiskey Alpha traffic off your left wing 2 miles westbound now, no factor. Altitude indicates 4,500. 106 Alpha Foxtrot on departure.
That's such a good
You
song.
proceed on course southeastbound towards El Monte, maintain VF right or below 2,500 till advised. Departure frequency 134.2, squawk 5602. Six Alpha Foxtrot, read back correct. Number 458 Whiskey Alpha, additional traffic 9 to 9:30, about a mile southeastbound. Altitude indicates 5,600, appears to be descending.
Good information. Tim is full of it.
5270 Golf, Palomar ground, number 24 taxi by Alpha.
Tim's getting 1200 JFM. Did I just hear someone with a 572 call sign on the map? Did I really hear that? No, I'm curious. No, it's 527. Okay. 527, not 572. All right, Tim, have a good one. Thanks for joining us tonight. Thanks for chiming in with the info. No, it's not. Yeah, there you go.
Sorry, last aircraft call, I missed that. Say again. .06 Alpha Foxtrot Burbank ground, that's runway 8 taxi via Charlie. WestJet 314 traffic, 1 o'clock, about 2 miles northwestbound. Altitude indicates 6,600. Should pass off to your right.
I don't know, Orlos. We'll see how it goes. See how Glenmorangie said it. But yeah, we'll see what Glenmorangie says.
4698 firm, 15, clear to land.
When conducting a 180 turn on the ramp, which of the following represents the minimum turning radius of a Piper Seminole? The Beach Boys Wipeout song. Yeah, that would be good.
Like, I could just go walk out into the middle of traffic naked right now and go, bleh, 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 and it, like, just make everybody have to acknowledge me, you know, in that way.
You're betting all of your JFM on this spin? Do you have 5,000? You do have. You didn't bet at all. You told us you were betting it all. You could have bet 5,237. I'll go on 31. In fact, anyone who's cool is going to bet big on 31. Spiffy T6, hello. I'm doing well. How are you? You feel like Duders has actually done that? Probably. I'd do it with him.
8401 Tango.
He's one of those guys that you could just hang out with for a week and not be bored. If you guys haven't seen this, you probably already have.
Number 448 Romeo Alpha, Roger, taxi to the ramp via Alpha. You can remain in this frequency.
But this is a fast motion of Valdudes painting me. And this is fast motion. Like, and we scroll, you know, you start to see John Fly taking shape on the screen right before your very eyes. So yeah, If you want, I can link that video.
5270 Golf, Palomar Tower, 12206, runway 24, clear for takeoff.
That was a fun time. That was a really... Talk about ASMR. Holy cow. Red 7.
Number 90446, 9er exit right, join Bravo to the ramp, remain this frequency. That's a pass for the caddy.
Nightmare Frame lost 5,000. Ouch! But he's got 237 left. Red 3 times in a row. United fan, hello.
469er, that was a... I actually disregard.
Look at that
I
ortho.
told you to exit left. I meant right, of course. You can taxi Alpha, then right on Delta. Cross runway 33 and taxi them in. 469er, I think it was actually my mistake. I believe I told you to exit left, and I meant right.
I'm sorry, guys, but it looks so much better than the 10 version. Well, I'm not sorry. I'm happy. Yes, I am.
November 572 Alpha Uniform, connect. Joshua approach 126.1.
Over to Joshua, 572 Alpha Uniform. Joshua approach, Caravan 572 Alpha Uniform 9000, and we have information Golf.
Number 572 Alpha Uniform, Joshua approach. Good evening, Victor Bill altimeter 2991. Expect the visual approach, runway 17.
Expect visual 17. Thank you, 2 Cube Man 572 Alpha Uniform.
Raja.
He's known as a 2 Cube
Aircraft with the
Man.
Cat Eat request out of Santa Barbara. Was that 24738?
2 Cube Dude. I'm gonna call him 2 Cube Dude. Say that 4 times in a row.
24738. That was you calling it Santa Barbara, correct? Going to Burbank.
I'm a 4 Cube Man. Mahana, you ugly.
Or 24738. Thanks. On departure, fly runway heading, maintain VF right below 1,500 till advised. Departure frequency 120.55, squawk 6026.
The system says roulette is changing to black now. Yeah, according to my rule sheet, you have to be 21 in order to gamble on roulette. So yeah, any profit that unfortunately you have to.
24738. Roger. Every request for
me
the
to
caddy. Your reback is correct.
Enforce that sometimes, but we'll send out the police right now. I'm going to use the certificate over the holiday weekend. All right, perfect, Al.
106 Alpha Foxtrot.
Al, can you whisper me
170
the last 4 digits of the certificate just to make sure that everything's kosher? Because
contact Burbank Tower 118.
we had an issue. When did you get that certificate? Because they
572 Alpha Uniform, turn left heading 300, vectors for the airport, descend and maintain 8,000.
300 down to 8,000, 572 Alpha Uniform.
8401 Tango, Burbank Tower, good evening, 170 at 9 runway 15.
Set heading 300.
Heading bug set to 300 degrees.
Set altitude 8,000.
Altitude set to 8,000 feet.
24738 Santa Barbara ground, runway 25, taxi via Juliet.
We're going to descend down at 1,200. I'm going to bring back the throttles to almost idle. Yeah, hey Al, get a hold of me, because that number
absolutely connected
may have a situation. So get a hold of me on Discord if you could before the Labor Day weekend. 572 Alpha Uniform, airport in sight.
Number 5270 Golf, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 6,000. 840 Alpha Golf, Philly clearance, give me a request number. Five 270 Golf, turn right heading 300. Number 572 Alpha Uniform traffic, 2 o'clock, 2.5 miles westbound, VFR altitude indicates 6,500, type unknown.
We're looking for traffic, 2 Alpha Uniform, airport in sight.
72 Alpha Uniform, clear visual approach, runway 17.
Clear visual approach 17. We're going to have to extend our downwind, 572 Alpha Uniform.
No problem at all. I couldn't get you any lower than that for another 6 miles. But now that you have it, you can descend as you see fit.
Thank you very much, 2 Alpha Uniform. All right, pattern altitude here is at 3885.
Number 458 Whiskey Alpha, connect SoCal approach 119.6.
Yeah, 3885. Set altitude 4,000.
WestJet 314, connect Santa Barbara Tower 119.7.
Let's go ARM. Okay, it's that big one. So I have a question for y'all, you pros.
24738 Santa Barbara Tower, runway 25. Clear.
I'm going to enter the left downwind. There's 17, right? But on just this side of 17 is runway 21 and 03, right? So 21. Can I enter? Can I go over them on my downwind leg, or should I keep my downwind leg out from the runway? That's what I want to know. What do you guys think? Can you help me out there?
WestJet 314 Santa Barbara Tower, good evening. Skyhawk on the roll, runway 25, runway 25.
Probably on the outside of it, huh? Because inside it would probably be too close for pattern traffic, maybe.
Number 840 Alpha Golf, clear to the San
Jose
Airport, Venture 8 departure, San Marcos transition, then us filed, climb via SID, except maintain 5,000. Departure frequency 125.2, squawk 1725.
Just do an aileron roll, ram the landing gear on the ground, and laugh at the peasant maintainers who have to fix the. There you go. All right. Well, I'm gonna just go off. Oh, golf course. I'm just gonna go off.
572 Alpha Uniform, connect Victorville Tower 118.35.
1835. See ya. 2 Alpha Uniform.
458 Whiskey Alpha, depart the Oceanside VOR heading 080.
Victorville Tower 572 Alpha Uniform, left downwind 17.
572 Alpha Uniform, Victorville Tower, given the wind 17012, gust 17, runway 17, clear to land.
17, clear to land, thanks for the winds. 572 Alpha Uniform.
Number 24738, radar contact, say altitude.
73 is crossing 500.
Thank you. Connect Santa Barbara departure.
Not yet.
No, connect Santa Barbara departure now, 120.55.
102.55, 73.
Is that 120.55?
120.55, 73.
It's windy. Get your landing guesses in now. This is going to be a hard one, though, because it's very windy. I'm extending.
458 Whiskey Alpha to center maintain 4,000.
Yeah, we're good.
Number 24738 Santa Barbara approach, giving altimeter 287, cancel altitude restriction, resume on navigation, maintain VFR.
Autopilot coming off. Make our base turn. Put in a notch of flaps.
All right, 401 Tango Bravo to the ramp, remain this frequency. It's a pass for the caddy.
Bravo to a ramp, thank you, 8401 Tango.
106 Alpha Foxtrot, radar contact, connect SoCal departure.
Going to SoCal departure on 134.2, thank you, 106 Alpha Foxtrot.
5270 Golf, connect SoCal approach, 128.1. .06 Alpha Foxtrot SoCal, good evening, Burbank altimeter 2988, cancel altitude restriction, resume on navigation.
Yep, it's windy out here.
I-270 Golf SoCal, good evening. Hawthorne altimeter 2990. You can expect the localizer runway 25 approach.
All right, we got guesses all over the board. Nightmare Frame just lost
70 Golf, expect that.
John Fly miles because he guessed minus 545. That wasn't very cool. Well, they're not your flaps. Landing lights are good. We got clearance to land. Gas to undercarriage, mixture prop.
Clear delivery, 40 Alpha Golf. Sorry for the delay. Are you ready for my readback?
Sierra Alpha Golf, go ahead.
Sierra Alpha Golf, clear to San Jose via the Ventura 8 departure.
You didn't have any to lose? No, it's only you can't lose.
Climb by state, except maintain 5,000.
You can't. That's the glory of this way of betting is you can't lose.
1725.
That guy's got good audio.
Number 572 Alpha Uniform, wind check 17012, gust 17.
Thanks for the wins, 572 Alpha Uniform.
340 Alpha Golf, read correct.
Okay.
WestJet 314.
I'm gonna bring up a notch
Alpha
of flaps
Bravo
because we
to ramp
got
across
some
runway
gusting winds.
15 right 15 left at Alpha.
That's probably not a good idea to do that at the last possible moment, but I don't want as many
Alpha Bravo, cross
as many
45 right and run 5
flaps.
left for 314.
A little bit fast. That's okay. We needed to bite through the wind. And we're going long. 137. 137 and Bush covers code 3.
Max braking, deployed, bit toasty, 5 Mike Whiskey.
Flaps coming up.
Max reverse, max reverse. Max braking, deployed, bit toasty, 5 Mike Whiskey.
137. Who got that one? That's a win for Skaggs. Can you give Skaggs 4,400, please, Goldsy, if you can? I know you're busy.
106 Alpha.
4,400. Look at all of those airplanes
SoCal approach,
in the
125.
airplane graveyard. Oh, wow. Victorville Tower 572 Alpha Uniform. Clear of 17 at Echo request Echo 3 taxi to Millionaire, please.
For 572 Alpha Uniform taxi, Echo Charlie to the ramp, cross runway 21, remain this frequency.
Echo Charlie to the ramp, cross 21 this frequency, 2 Alpha Uniform.
106 Alpha.
Taxi light on.
Just a second.
Landing lights off.
Landing lights
Full
off.
Strobe lights off.
Strobe lights off.
Navigation lights off.
Navigation lights
Chill to
off.
Scotch.
458 Whiskey Alpha to center maintain 3,000.
Bring me my Havana. That graveyard, I'm going to have to go check out that graveyard a little closer. I mean, look. Oh, don't fall off the track. Stay on target. Look at all those graveyard aircraft. Wow. That's crazy. Decal, good night. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. All right, so we're going to go Echo Charlie to the ramp, cross runway 21. We'll give Chief Lynn 4,400 unless you 4,400. So 2,400 more, if you don't mind. I can do it though when I park here. You're controlling all these aircraft and you're giving out John Fly miles. I shouldn't be having you do that. That's without permission. Thank you. See you Sunday, Taylor. Thanks. Thank you, Goldsy. Look at that multitasking master. That's amazing. Oh, there's aircraft graveyard over there as well. I want to go visit this airport in the real world. I think that'd be pretty fun. I should have floated all the way to the end. He was 1 foot per minute off. He had one like that the other day, I thought. What's this car gonna do? Oh.
For 458 Whiskey Alpha, turn right heading 140. Number 5270 Golf Cross Seal Beach at or above 2,700. Clear, or nav runway 25 approach.
Alright, I'm just gonna... I don't see much of an FBO over there. Airport looks good though. I mean the pavement. Turn in here on
Palm Springs,
Echo, gonna cross 21 Charlie to the ramp. Still 25,000 down. Oh, 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 oh. Take out the light.
Number 224 Tango Papa Palm Springs clearance. Good evening, on request. Stand by.
Almost V1 speed. Woo.
458 Whiskey Alpha traffic, 1 o'clock, a mile and a half westbound, altitude indicates 3,000.
Disconnected.
But before I do the replay, cut my engines. FSEconomy, OpenX economy, finish the flight, and the replay. Yep, I'm in love with this plane. I'm going to have to do some more FSEconomy. We just made $3,000 for Air Squirrel on that flight. $7,000 on Black. I went a little bit long. I should have gone longer. Next time I land at Victorville, I'm going to take this way long. Because the taxi's forever. It's good landing. It's a good bird. It's a good bird. Yeah. Oh. I don't know why it does that with the reverse sounds. That's a bug in the replay or something. I guess on the outside view, that's the... Man. Kenworth T680. Lies. Alright, guys. Let's do a little raidy raid. Thanks for joining me. Catch you guys this... Catch you guys in a few days. I'll be streaming some fun stuff. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for the donations. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the subs. Take care.